Welcome to Rock Solid Productions, where in this video we have got some awesome news from the folks over at Retro Fighters. Something many of you have been asking for the Nintendo 64 is finally coming. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rock Solid Productions. I am super stoked about today's video. I hope you're going to be as excited about it as I am here. Before we get started, just want to say thank you for stopping by and checking out what we have going on here today. If you like what you see here, check out some of the other videos that we have here on the channel, including a whole dedicated Retro Fighters playlist. And if you really like what you see, as always, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell notification. And what I want to know from you here today is, what is your favorite color of the Nintendo 64? There's a reason why I asked you about that system, and that is this guy here. So Retro Fighters, friend of the channel, supporter of the channel here, they have in the past sent us many of their controllers to test out. We've reviewed the Brawler 64, the fantastic colored Brawler 64, the USB version, the Striker DC, the Warrior. If you guys are not using one of these and you are a fan of the GameCube controller, to use your GameCube controller on the Switch, come on. This thing, the Warrior's awesome. So they announced earlier today this guy here, the N64 Wireless Brawler 64. I am so excited about this. Now, as you can see at the top of the screen here, I am a backer. I have done a single pledge on here just for one controller because I'm the only one who plays here in my home. But basically what this is it is designed to bring the features of the Brawler 64, which we know and love, in a wireless version for the Nintendo 64. There's a lot of different things about this that makes me very excited, and I've also been emailing back and forth with Robert from Retro Fighters today to get us some more information on this. So what we're going to do, let's check out just the teaser sizzle video that they have here. So looking at the sizzle video here, one of the things you can see instantaneously is the fact that the wireless version has the same design aesthetics as the wired ones that we've come to know and love. The great design, the different colors are coming as well, but they have made some tweaks underneath the hood, and we'll talk about that in a minute. You'll be able to get gray, you'll be able to get the transparent red, you'll be able to get transparent blue, you'll be able to get transparent green, and perhaps some other colors down the road. They've tweaked the way that the shoulder buttons work a little bit, and again, a little bit more on that in a moment. We are super excited to talk about this guy here today. So there you have just a real quick sneak peek at what the Brawler 64 Wireless is going to be, but we have some additional questions here that we are going to answer as we go down through here. You can pledge starting as low as $29, going up from there depending on how many controllers that you need. That's what I did, the $29 pledge, shipping and handling and everything. That's what brought it up to the total that you saw earlier. So what is new is the fact that they have updated the Z triggers so that they will have a different feel to them and will have a more original digital push feel than an analog pull. I'm not that smart, so I don't know what that means, but it's one of those things. I guess some people didn't like how the original triggers worked and felt. I didn't have an issue with it, but I mean, okay. Now this will be a little bit heavier than the wired versions because you do have an onboard battery pack on here. The wired edition is 139 grams compared to 155. Minor difference, very, very minor difference here. Colors, they are going to have a limited edition colors, but the Kickstarter backers will get their first choice of colors. I really wish they were doing the smoke. The smoke ones were awesome. We want the smoke.
We want the smoke!
Wait a second, that's a tag team thing, isn't it? Anyways, they are doing a number of different colors. They are very limited. Once they sell out, they will be gone, as is the case with many of the different controller colors that they have retired in the past through Retro Fighters. So there's the green, there's the red, the blue, the classic gray. And then here's a cool thing is the fact that the dongle matches the color on the controller. There's a reason I'm holding my phone. We'll explain in a second here. So the green gets a green dongle on here. The blue gets a blue dongle, so on and so forth. The Retro Fighters Brawler 64, it is 2.4 gigahertz. It is not Bluetooth, so that is important to note. It will not pair up with like your cell phone, with your laptop or your desktop or anything along those lines. It will only communicate with that wireless dongle. 30-foot range, ergonomic and comfortable design, updated Z triggers, ultra-fast turbo function, compatible with memory packs, and next generation analog stick on the left-hand stick. Above and beyond that, here's one of the neatest things is on screen. This is a difference, I believe, from the originals. Looking inside the originals myself, I don't remember seeing this. They have taken the D-pad and created a whole separate PCB so it no longer rests right on and it has inputs right on the main PCB. It keys in right here with that pin connector up top you can kind of see. So that is pretty cool there too. They have everything on here as far as why on Kickstarter. Their timeline, so the Kickstarter just launched today. Today is September the 23rd. October, they're gonna start the production runs. November, they're gonna finish production, transit time to the warehouse, getting it shipped in. And December 2020 is when they plan on shipping these out. Now, I did email back and forth with Robert from Retro Fighters quite a bit today, just trying to get some questions answered as far as some more details that aren't covered here, but I thought you, the Rock Solid audience, would wanna know. So the first question was, will this be compatible with a PC? We did address that a little bit earlier. This is compatible with the N64 only. The cord included is designed to charge the controller only. And regarding charging, it is going to have a 550 milliamp lithium polymer or LiPo battery pack in there, and they're still trying to determine whether they're going to go USB-C or micro USB for the charge port. That's one of the things they are finalizing on their designs. The analog stick is the exact same one that is included with the wired controllers, and that is a great thing. One of my favorite things about the Brawler 64 is how much I like the analog stick for the left stick. I think it's really good. That has been brought over to the wireless one. Don't you fall, you dirty, rotten such and such. You stay. Let's see. They are looking at additional colors in the future, and this was a big thing for me, was I asked if it was going to have built-in rumble. Sad to say it does not. Let's see, they are compatible with memory packs that'll go into the dongle, into the system itself, but will not have rumble built into it. That is a bit of a disappointment. That is a bit of a downside to me. But other than that, I mean, all the other features that this controller has, I mean, this is the way, and I'm going to try to make sure that these guys don't fall, and it did anyways, but the Brawler 64 is the way I play my N64. No fluff, no BSing, you guys. This is my preferred way to play my N64. And I've actually been playing my Switch with the USB version. It's comfortable, it is lightweight, it's just the right shape for my hands, it's the right size for my hands. I don't have a problem with this D-pad. I know some people have not been the biggest fans of it. I think that the D-pad is good, has the turbo functionality and everything on it. I absolutely love playing my N64 with this controller. If I had to hazard a guess, because of the fact that they don't need the memory card slot on the back, the rumble card slot on the back, I'm willing to bet 99% of the way the USB controller is set up will be how the wireless one is. It has, a very low profile back on here, very smooth. Again, it still has all the same feelings and everything as the actual N64 one, except for I'm not hitting my fingers here against the back of a memory card slot or a rumble pack slot. It's just a good overall controller, and I cannot wait. I've already pledged, I'm already backed. I'm going to go ahead and get one. I will probably go with another red one because they won't have smoke at launch. Robert, I would love a smoke one. I am just saying, we want the smoke. We want the smoke.
We want the smoke!
Oh, that's Street Profits again. Why do I keep doing that? Anyways, is this something that you would back? Is this something you have been looking forward to? I know I have. I know a lot of people have talked since we posted our first video on the Brawler 64 about wanting a wireless variant, and it is now coming. Now, this is on Kickstarter now. It will be coming to regular stores after the Kickstarter is over. What colors? You're probably going to get the classic gray just like this, but above and beyond that, colors would be probably up in the air for what regular brick and mortar stores would get, what you would see on Amazon, Castlemania Games, Stone Age Gamer, things along those lines. They take care of their retailers, so I would assume that probably early to mid first quarter of next year, 2021, you will see these start to show up after the Kickstarter has completed and it has been shipped out. But again, I want to know, is this something that you would back? Is this something you've been looking forward to like I have? Let me know down in the comments section. If you have any comments or questions at all regarding the Brawler 64, the Wireless Brawler 64, leave them down below. Robert from Retro Fighters visits the channel on the regular. I'm sure that he will go ahead and answer any questions that you have to the best of his ability, and I will try to do the same as well. If you have any questions that you would want me to forward on to him, as always, you can feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. Hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios, Facebook at Facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, and Instagram at Instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Now, if you don't want to back the Kickstarter, but still want to know when the wireless versions are going to be able to be purchased, you can sign up for the e-newsletter from CastlemaniaGames.com. When he gets new stuff like this in, he sends out emails about it all the time. He will probably have an email go out when the pre-orders are available on CastlemaniaGames.com too. Like you've heard me talk to you guys plenty of times before about this, is the fact you earn Castle Cash, the rewards program. The more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases. It's just like cash. You got 20 bucks in Castle Cash? Yeah, 20 bucks to spend at the castle. You can also try promo code RockSolid10. That'll save you 10% off of most items on the website. Ryan, again, thank you for everything that you do here for the community. I've got an order I just placed last night to CastlemaniaGames.com. Should be here next week sometime. Cool stuff I'm hoping to bring you guys soon too. Now, as always, if you want to go ahead, help us out, support the channel so we can do things like pass on and support others in the community. It's one of the things we do. You support us, we support others in the community too. Head on over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For $1 a month, $12 a year, you get early access to all of our content, exclusive content, and more. You can also go ahead and become a channel member here on YouTube for $1.99 a month. You get cool little badges next to your name, and as you progress as far as your length of time as a channel supporter, the little icon changes over time too. You can also go ahead, head on over to our Teespring store. We got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, a whole lot more. If you haven't noticed recently, or if you are new to the channel, we also have offerings down below this video as well, where you can check out all the different stuff that we have available. And on the Teespring stuff, I sell it at cost. I'm just trying to help you get some cool swag if you want it. I mean, a hoodie for like 22 bucks that's really high quality, and then it's got the logo and everything on it. I think you guys would like it. I like the one that I bought recently. I've checked it out here a couple times on the channel too. And like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, if you like what you see here, if you want to see more, as always, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. That way you are kept up to date, because we will do an unboxing and a test, probably some live streaming, when we do get our Wireless Brawler 64. Now, if you are looking for more information on the Brawler 64, I will have a link right here where you can check out our review of the Brawler 64, actually this one here, and then down below where you can check this one here.